Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. Lost Ark is a fairly complex game with a lot of stuff going on. There were quite a few things that I wish I knew sooner when I started playing, so today I'm going to give out some tips and tricks to all of those who are starting out in Lost Ark and don't want to make the same mistakes that I did. And trust me, I made plenty of rookie mistakes. One of the things that I wish that I knew earlier, and this is the biggest tip, the biggest time-saving tip I can give you, is activate all triports. The amount of time I spent running around on my mount, just ignoring those, so much time wasted. Those tripods can be used to teleport to, saving you a lot of time when you're questing and walking back and forth a lot or when you're practicing your life skills. And the neat part is that you don't need to be close to one to actually use them. Once activated, you can simply open the minimap by pressing tab and teleport to them directly using the Alt and left mouse button. Super convenient and a big time saver. And while Lost Ark is a pretty linear game, another tip that I can give you is look for secrets. Dungeons and maps have often hidden passages and secrets that are not visible on the minimap. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks like it could be an entrance, because usually it is. In these hidden areas you can often find collectibles, which in turn are super useful to get additional rewards like potions, so make sure to stay on the lookout for those. And did you know that similar to other games like Monster Hunter, Lost Ark also has consumables that can be used during combat. These items can have different functions like dealing damage, providing shields, speed boost, or you can place down a dummy to distract the boss monster. These items have usually longer cooldowns, so use them with caution, but they can be very helpful to get a quick boost, deal damage, or to get out of a sticky situation. And I'm sure my next tip is not for everyone, but as someone who's played mostly MapleStory, this trick was quite useful to me. And this might sound super silly, but whenever you're playing Lost Ark, try to keep your cursor close to your character. I found myself moving the cursor pretty far away from my character when I'm walking and when I'm fighting, and this causes me to be quite slow when I want to turn around my character. I have to drag my mouse all the way across the screen. If you keep your cursor close to your character, this allows you to make much tighter corners. This is quite useful when you're fighting boss monsters and need to get out of the way quickly. This way you don't have to drag your cursor all across the screen, which allows for much faster reaction times. I never hear anyone talk about this, so I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not used to using the cursor to move my character, but it helped me a ton once I started doing this, especially because my class, the Gun Lancer, dashes backwards, so it's pretty important to face the right direction so I don't dash into the attacks instead of away from them. Another quick tip, if you enjoyed the video and if you want to see more Lost Ark content, feel free to subscribe as there will be more Lost Ark videos coming your way. Lost Ark also has a lot of collection systems, and one to definitely keep in mind is the Adventure Tome. You will passively start filling this up as you'll move through a region, explore areas and defeat monsters. Always be on the lookout for elite monsters which can be collected in your tome. These are marked with a special icon above their head and usually have special skills, and some can be quite deadly, so be careful. Completing parts of the Adventure Tome can reward items like Phoenix Plumes, which can be used to revive yourself if you do fall during combat, potions, report items, cards, which can be quite useful to give stat boosts, potions that boost your stats, new emotes, and even structures that can be used in your stronghold. These do take a while to fill up, but for the completionist under us, this can be a great way to get some additional stat boosts. A new feature was also added to Lost Ark with the release, and this is the Welcome Challenge. This challenge rewards a ton of silver and other useful items. You will complete this as you play and unlock more features. Most things needed for completion are pretty simple, like complete an area or use a potion, stuff like that. It's an easy source of silver early on, which can come in handy. You can find this button at the top right next to the map. Another quick tip, if you want to have a free cash item that gives a little bit of bonus strength and some charisma, simply complete the tutorial to get this item. It takes 10 minutes tops and you'll get a nice free gift which will buff your character even if it's just ever so slightly. And while completing the main questline is the fastest way to level up, this doesn't mean that all other quests are useless. Quests do not only provide combat EXP but also roster EXP, which in turn can provide buffs for all your characters. Plus, once you reach certain milestones with your roster, you can get even bigger rewards like cash shop currency and other useful items. Some quests even reward gold. For example, the pet tutorial quest will grant a total of 50 gold. There's no rush in completing every single quest, but they can be super useful in the long run. Yesterday I also made a video containing tips to level up faster, so if you already watched that one, you know what I'm gonna talk about next. Every now and then, when you're in regular maps, sudden missions, those red missions, will appear. Those will reward you with a ton of EXP and other useful goodies if you complete them, and usually only require you to defeat like 5 monsters or so in the area. If you want a quick boost in EXP, make sure to not ignore those. Creating alternative characters in Lost Ark is a useful way to farm resources and is quite common. One tip that I can give you is don't try to level up multiple characters at the same time, especially if you're just starting out. Try to reach level 50 on one character first. You can unlock a power pass. This will help you speed through level 10 to level 50 on a different character. These passes allow you to skip most of the story, making it a lot faster to level up. You'll get 2 in total once you reach level 50, so don't go leveling multiple characters at the same time without a power pass. You'll save a ton of time that way. There also are a ton of skills in Lost Ark, and while you cannot use all of them at the same time, you're free to distribute your points between them wherever and whenever you want to. Unlike some other MMOs, your skills are completely flexible. So don't be afraid to experiment a bit and try to find a build that suits your playstyle. You can only use 8 skills at a time, so try to find a nice rotation between your skills and your skill tripods. For example, what I'm doing right now on my Gunlancers, I'm putting some points in my bash and shield bash skills so I can apply defense debuff to enemies, which can be quite useful when you're fighting a tougher boss in a dungeon. And I reduced the cooldown of some of my other skills for faster rotations. Of course, like I said, every skill is flexible, so you're free to do whatever you want. You can go for damage, you can go for lower cooldowns, lower MP cost. Feel free to experiment and just figure out what you like along the way. And the final tip that I can give you is check out the report quests. Those are used to build relationships with NPCs and can be done every day. Say hi, do a quest, or give them a gift to receive rewards as you unlock a better relationship status with those NPCs. Some rewards can be quite useful, so make sure to check out this feature as well. Lost Ark can be pretty overwhelming, and this video doesn't even begin to cover all the systems that you will encounter in the game, but still I hope this video was useful for you and that it makes your journey through Lost Ark a bit more enjoyable and a bit more easier. Have fun, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to reply to all of them. And that was all for today. As always, many thanks to our members for making these videos possible. Thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanoy, FLX, Ryalias, Terry Kim, Vareese, Cody Mora, Wiley, Historycanon, BackSpaceOTI, Saffronyx, Lorenzo, BG Extremes, Anwar NHI, Frank Bouguet, Ziggy Deer, Flidiot, Beamer WT, Knifesu, Chen125, Cloudfix, Gusus Rodriguez, Froggy, Gleason, Brendan Cam, Vira, Trevor, Michael Machaka, Ratius, Justin Vale, Silvio Nato, Stevie Zhang, Afterlord_MS, Heopan, ceemak, Striker Elk, Martin Panzik, Niu, Taiwan Pan, Victor Sunstrom, Radicals the Alien, Riser Are You, Gummy Bullet, Lucky Beats, Lovebird, Rev Soli, Sir Tito 655, Mathias Simonson, Mr. Narc, Gerlando Belavia, I'm Disappointed, my name is Coppersan and I'm super cute XOXO, PC Game Life, Yo Mama, Dante Victory, Stanislaus Consumo Vegas, level 241 Paladin Reboot, Caveman, oh yeah, and Crazy Lad Ad. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe and happy gaming!